What am I looking at on there? Oh, it's like armor and stuff. Okay. That confused me for a minute. Right. Yeah, we've got some stuff to do. To speak to the council about the Reaper threat. Bunch of stuff. That's also a bunch of stuff. Okay. I'm gonna... Can't remember. Can we go speak to the... or go to the hospital first? I want to go check on Ashley.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
The hospital.
One moment, please.
Fuck the council for a minute.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Look how pretty it is. The fake sky is really trippy, but it's kind of cool. Yep. Oh god. Is there anyone to speak to?
So, the nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk to another Asari.
Yes. Can I have a gun?
I'm sorry, no.
Maybe I could be transferred to another hospital then. Someplace unsecured. I could have a gun then, right? And no humans. Wherever you transfer me, it shouldn't have humans.
The humans are our allies. You don't trust them?
No, it's not that. How are my eyes? What color are they right now?
Maybe you could tell me what happened.
I'm a human and I was about to give you a gun, but now I'm not going to. Hello.
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Well, I remember
Because
you.
of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm head physician in the Presidium Clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Lieutenant Commander Williams?
Oh. Yeah.
How's Ashley doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. She hasn't regained consciousness yet, but her vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see her if you like. She's just down the hall.
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
I kind of got the last doctor killed, so do you want to replace her?
We could use a doctor of your caliber on the Normandy.
I'm honored you'd consider me, but I do have responsibilities here.
Oh, interesting. No, I'm going to be a dick.
The Normandy is critical to defeating the Reapers. The whole galaxy is depending on our success. You'd make a huge difference out there with us. More than you can ever do here.
Well... Our staff is excellent. The Presidium would be in good hands. I'll pack my bags and tell Dr. Arrington she's received a promotion.
Oh, nice.
I'll see
Cheers,
you on
love.
the Normandy, Doctor.
See you there. I just need to make a few more preparations.
Can't promise you won't be dead by the end of this mission, but, you know. Hell yeah. It's cool that you get the chance to bring back the old doc. So I want to just double check settings. Never mind. Mind. Yeah, where's Morden?
Patient stable for now.
That was touch and go. Good work, Dr. Frey.
Narrow splints still the best course of action.
Oh, I can go in here.
Have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
Is she gonna get up? I'll take that as a no. Anything in here for me to have? You got any goodies I can have? No. I guess I did just steal like the top doctor, so take that.
Once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy.
Pardon me? Bitch.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces. Recent intel
Hi, Doctor.
suggests that the entire
Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Medigel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But I don't understand it. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
Man, that's fucked. Shitty news to get.
According to the Council, attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan.
It looks like it might be Ashley.
The Council called the invaders Reapers.
Anything good I can have? No, not all this exploration and nothing. Alright, fine.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to
Yeah, what up, girl? She got fucked up.
You got pretty banged up there, Williams. Had me worried. I just wanted to check in on you. See how you're doing. You hang in there, all right? I need you up and reporting for duty ASAP. You hear me, soldier? You need anything, Doc. Let me know. Okay, Ash. You take care. I'll see you soon.
Intel suggests that the entire Batarian hegemony has been destroyed by
Rip.
unknown force.
I swear, if she dies, as much as she's not really played much of a big part in my playthrough, I do like her as a character, and I really don't want to lose any more characters. What's this?
Welcome to Serta.
Increased by 1. What,
Serta is a
35k? Sure.
non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
Purchase. Large and fragrant bouquet of flowers grown in the Citadel's
All profits from
hydroponic
sales go
gardens.
to help new medical research.
Candy assortment.
Thank you for coming to Serta.
Deluxe
How can we
selection of chocolates, hard candies, and caramels. Warning: these sweets are suitable only for vivo amino acid-based
All
life
profits from
forms.
sales go to help new medical research.
Rumi, his remembrance. The works of Rumi, a 13th century Earth poet, have been continuously in print since the 20th century.
Thank
This
you for
edition of
coming
his
to Serta.
poems was
How can we
created a
help
few years ago to mark the 900th anniversary of his death.
The Alliance military has abandoned.
Serta is a non-profit
Tear Songs of the
organization
Plains,
dedicated to the
avant-garde
medical
poetry
needs
by
of
the
all
infamous
sapient
Elcor
life.
performance artist Nokrik Taur. Critics agree that while Taur employs striking
Serta
imagery,
is a
his verse
non-profit
structure suffers from an
organization
undisciplined
dedicated to the
laziness.
medical needs of all sapient life.
And Love Fell, book of free verse by reclusive Asari poet Tekli Bell. The sharp, pessimistic satire questions the ability of sentient races to rise above basic bloodshed. Been a bestseller for decades.
All profits from
Among the
sales go to help
multitude,
new
so they're all
medical
books.
research.
Collection of verses by Walt Whitman, a 19th century Earth poet. A percentage of each purchase goes to the Whitman Foundation, a charitable organization that provides hospital care to those who can't afford it.
Serta is a
Collected Alfred
non-profit
Tennyson.
organization
This volume of
dedicated
poems
to the
by Alfred
medical
Tennyson
needs
is a
of all
newly released
sapient
edition
life.
that was printed in extremely limited quantities by Oxford Press. This version is highly sought after by book collectors.
All profits from sales go to help new medical research.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 grand. Some flowers, chocolates, and
Serta
books.
is a
Jesus.
non-profit organization
Stop.
dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
that repeating voice line. I'm going to buy them because I want to know if I can use them for anything in specific. I wonder if I can, like, leave the flowers by her bed table.
Be safe.
Oh, it's locked. I wanted to... God. Fine. No flowers for Ashley. I was going to be nice. Guess we'll go see the council.
Ilium is under attack, although the Asari colony is across the galaxy.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a...
I don't like how he keeps saying disgraced Commander Shepard.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal. Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian Empire and the Human Alliance.
Okay. So we got like a data update, I think, from that.
Incursions by enemy forces are being reported in Turian colonies.
Maybe we can go and find the obelisk.
Said to have reached Palaven.
What's going on here?
Ilium is under attack, although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Palaven and Earth.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
He's dead.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's
Oh wait,
on
is
the
he actually dead?
He checks in every week. Only he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quiet for so long.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
Thank you. You're such a nice young woman. You know, you remind me of my daughter-in-law.
That was awkward. Commander Bailey.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander Humanity has questions.
Don't care.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Politicians are the weeds of the galaxy.
If that was a bumper sticker, I'd stick it right here in my desk. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
Yeah, it's a bit fucked.
I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him. Udina rewarded me with the promotion. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war's being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
Oof.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
That's a bit too pessimistic. Come on now. I am Dinglebert. What else we got in here? Earth Councillor Udina. I don't really want to talk to you, but go in there. Okay. Let's talk to this dipshit.
Commander, Councillor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the Council is already in session.
Counselor, the Reapers are in our space as well. Earth is no more or less important than any Council homeworld.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
How do you know this is the brunt? New Reaper fronts are opening up everywhere.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked. A full-scale invasion. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Earth may be suffering, but our worlds are falling too. The Turians have lost Tatris.
We must fight this enemy together.
Need I remind you that the last time we fought the Reapers, Shepard sacrificed the Council to protect human interests?
True, but in the end we survived because we followed Shepard's lead.
And what if that's not enough this time?
The reports are dire. If we throw everything we have at the Reapers on Earth and lose, what then?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
Prothean? What is it exactly?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
And this is capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
It's immense and intricate.
This is a fool's errand. The Protheans were wiped out by the Reapers. Clearly, the weapon is flawed.
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you believe in this, Shepard? After what you've seen of the Reapers?
It sure as hell beats standing around and arguing about it. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together. Now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The Council cannot give Earth the military support it needs. Our own planets must come first.
The Solarian Union is convening a summit amongst our species. If we can secure our own borders, we may be able to aid you.
Our fleets are also engaged. Honesty is all I can offer, Commander. I will not make a promise of rescue that I cannot keep.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot on the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
Commander, I can't give you what you're asking for, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Palaven's Primarch Fedorian is the one that called the War Summit. He's your kind of man, open to extreme solutions. Trouble is, he didn't get out of Palaven's system when the Reapers attacked. We don't know if he's alive. He's essential to the summit. If the Normandy could extract him without being detected...
The Reapers are tearing us apart, and you want to make a deal?
I'm trying to help you, Commander. The summit leaders set our war strategy, and this council is beholden to their decision. Save the Primarch, gain an ally. One with the power to grant you what you're looking for.
While the Reapers ravage Earth.
Your counselor was right. We need to work together. This is the best way to get that. Our intel says Primarch Fedorian is on Palaven's largest moon. Get in and out undetected, and he'll take care of the rest. Good luck, Commander. You're gonna need it. There is one other thing. The Council has agreed to reinstate your Spectre status. And there are certain resources that will be made available to you. Good luck.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Okay, well, we'll respect her again, I guess. Got anything else to say?
The Council. All I can think is that the more things change, the more they stay the same. I've always loathed that phrase, fatalism. Not what men and women should aspire to. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity is as feared as we are loved. Hopefully that works in our favor now. I'll try to get financial aid from as many worlds as I can. Maybe manpower, a few armed ships. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Counselor Irissa is not like her predecessor. She is colder. If she has her hand on your throat, she will squeeze. Eschil. There you might find some traction. Practical, she might make Machiavelli turn pale, but that's a Delatras for you. Frankly, it's good Quentius spoke with you. His home world is in the most trouble, and he's looking for a way out. That speaks opportunity.
Okay, okay.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Anderson would be proud, so long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
I don't necessarily like the way he's portraying his intentions here, but I get it. Like, something's got to be done.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Yeah, I still don't like you. Can I go in here now? What is this? Spectre terminal. Spectre requisitions. Welcome to the Spectre Information Processing Center. This terminal offers secure information access and support for authorization of covert operation or requisitions. It is restricted to operatives currently on active duty with special tactics and reconnaissance. Any operation requiring payment can be executed at the terminal nearby, which supports secure and untraceable financial transactions. Quarian Fleet Intel. Quarian Pilgrim Jen Volan Na Nima on the Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Jen Volan purchased tech, including high-end weapon mounts and kinetic barrier emitters, from several ship service centers. On Ilium, another Quarian Pilgrim unidentified was observed searching for a ship traveling close to the Perseus Veil. Pilgrim was later heard saying that his pilgrimage was recalled. Data suggests the Quarian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere near the Perseus Veil. This could be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal offer or request for assistance has come. Intel suggests the Quarians may instead be preparing for conflict with Geth. Oh yeah, they're still a thing, aren't they? What is this? Oh, wait, hold on. What is it? Huh? Typhoon? These are expensive. I just want to reduce the reload time of the original Widow rifle without sacrificing its stopping power. The solution was to increase the number of shots the gun could fire before it needed a fresh thermal clip. Heavy for a sniper rifle, the Black Widow's firepower more than compensates for its encumbrance. The Wraith 1. The Wraith is favored among mercenaries, pirates, and slavers in the Terminus systems. Its high impact damage and sturdy construction make it a popular quick-draw shotgun. Variant of the M22 Eviscerator, demand for the Wraith is higher than ever, even though the weapon is banned in Citadel space. In order to lighten its weight, the Wraith holds fewer shots than the Eviscerator. Paladin. Durable weapon developed by law enforcement looking for a high-powered but easily concealed sidearm for undercover agents, surprisingly small for its hitting power. Paladin is a variant on the Carnifex pistol. While it has a smaller clip than the Carnifex, its shots are unquestionably more powerful. Okay, I'm not going to read all these, but this is interesting nonetheless. Duly noted. Might have to come back and get some of that. Outpost. Enter the shooting range. Oh? Weapon bench. Shields, health, armor. I win. Alright, I'm done here. Strange, but sure. I guess it's just a place where you can like customize stuff and mess around with some things. You got anything else to say?
Commander Shepard, hope the Citadel's been treating you well. I'm still just trying to keep things in order. Feels like I'm fighting a losing battle.
Nothing
We
new.
both have jobs to do, Bailey. I suggest we do them.
Yep. Good talking to you, Shepard.
I like how I approached him and started a conversation, and then I'm like, yeah, you should do your job. Oh, dear. Right, so I guess I'm heading back to the Normandy?
Commander Shepard.
What?
Commander,
oh,
the
you.
people of the Alliance have questions.
Commander Shepard, Khaleesa bint Seen and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best?
I've had enough of your tabloid journalism.
Not this time, you
Shut the fuck up.
You're
bitch.
angry. I get that. But I came here to get help for Earth, not answer your questions. Stay down.
Bitch got herself a fucking self-defense class and thought she could take on a Spectre? Suck my nuts, bitch. Punching her is never going to get old.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please
Let's quickly check on Ashley again, see if we get any progress. I'm going to assume not, but... Okay, still locked. Okay. Where am I? Oh, is this like a dreamscape? Can I shoot him? I don't want to go over there to him. I'm going this way. Go sit on this bench and pretend he's not there. Fine. Quick, kick him. Really? I get it from the normal point of view, but based on the last 2 games of Dinglebert's experience, you really think he gives a shit about one child?
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
Just shaking off some sleep.
Commander Shepard?
I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
I need the Normandy functional. What exactly have you done to my ship?
We upgraded communications and removed most of the Cerberus tech, Commander.
Did you at least upgrade what it was?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Traynor has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI, fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades.
I better be.
In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination.
Not an upgrade, but okay.
You can also check your messages at your private terminal.
Also not an upgrade.
The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
The Council has been a pain in my ass from day one. I'm done with them.
Then what's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
Sounds good.
You can count on it, sir.
It's not just me, it's everyone back on Earth. Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces have to hold out until we deal with the enemy.
I understand, Admiral.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Okay, seems good. Definitely gonna quickly explore the ship a little bit though, so bear with me. Where is this? Who are you? That trainer? Maybe? I don't know. What is this? War terminal. Let me use it. War assets. The people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effectively these assets will perform in the final battle. Oh shit, okay. Total military strength. Minimum, and we're here. Oh, nice. Systems Alliance represents humanity's economic economic, political, and military reach throughout the galaxy. Its naval forces are led by Admiral Stephen Hackett. We have 130 engineering corps, Marine division, that person, the first fleet, Diana Allers. That's the reporter, right? Yeah. My ship. And that's about it. Okay, well, so I need this to be as high as possible. Duly noted. Model shuttle. Is the meeting room? Feels like a bit of a downgrade from the previous one, but sure.
I can't believe the council won't help.
Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Who the hell? What? That's weird. Okay. Seems pretty much the same.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Oh, you're my new PA, aren't you? I see. Okay. Because the other one's a little bit dead. I said I could talk to you. Yeah, you. Is that it? I just get you to salute me. Yeah, well, that's weird. Let's go talk to Joker. Since when does Joker shut the door?
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
Nice, I like it. Anything else to say?
Commander?
Apparently not. Okay. Hey, where did this room go? Yeah, zip it. But you said you upgraded this ship, not just removed a bunch of stuff. Cool, let's check out my cabin. Okay, so far the same. Looks pretty similar. Private terminal, I'll check that in a minute. This is where my fish go to die. Couple of wine glasses for the ladies. Sound system. Armor locker. Cerberus Ajax armor. I've actually got like stats now instead of just a additional or like the old school percentage increase. Gives you shield boost, shield regen, ammo capacity, power damage, and weapon damage. This just gives you health, quite a big bit of health boost actually. No helmet, 2. Breathe the helmet. Sure. Casa fabrication. Build region. Oh, it's so ugly though. No shoulders. Ariake Technologies. Melee damage. Yeah. Material. Patterns are still garbage, I see. Our tints. A little bit more flexibility in the colours at least, which is nice. Feel like an old school blue, I guess. And I guess red to match the stripe. Lights. Barely any lights on this thing, but okay. Oh, go red. Casual. No. No. From the previous game, that looks a bit familiar. Oh no. That's, and I remember us wearing that. A leather jacket now. We'll go back to the hoodie. I enjoy the hoodie. Alright. Nice. Check the terminal. What is this? View squad abilities and change appearances. A lot of different clothes. We've got like battle armor, it looks like. Other armor. Fancy clothes. Weird, like, grungy clothes. And then her formal attire. Sure, we'll use this info. My recharge speed. Okay, and then we've got James. What the hell is that? I'm going to try this just because I want to see the face thing more up close because I can't really see much detail in it right now. Oh dear, okay, hold on. Special Ops, Stephen Hackett. Shepard, Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you've completed your objectives. I need you to head to a Cerberus lab on the planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when you're inbound. Hackett. Reinstatement. Commander Shepard, this letter formally acknowledges your reinstatement into the Alliance Navy per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. Under Emergency War Powers Regulation 903.5, you are hereby authorized to assume command of the Normandy SR-2. You are directed to begin interdiction operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, and its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Nice. Sincerely, Admiral Stephen Hackett. Emergency flash traffic urgent. Flash X1A.34. All Alliance military personnel. This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol system. Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol system at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat, do not attempt Earth approach. Further instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater are directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas and commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. In absence of further instruction, independent action is authorized. Especially in all camps, that's kind of hard to read. Subject, my dog. Dear Commander Shepard, I was a contractor working on the Normandy's haptic interface when it was in dry dock. Your VI, Edie, emailed me to let me know I left my dog mech on board. I'm all the way out in Terra Nova now and would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing, chemical trails, and 750-volt outlets. Thank you and sorry for the trouble. I promise she won't be too much of a headache. Andrea Brown. Hold on. Dog mech? Canine? Okay. I'm interested. Alliance News Network Information Partners by Ruxius Rilius, ANN contributor. Citadel, where is the Quarian fleet? The latest intelligence shows that the Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their homeworlds. This kind of forced exodus might seem especially familiar to the nomadic Quarians who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic Geth centuries ago, but as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Tyrion and Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After a refueling stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination, and there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages to rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. Okay, this guy's just a bit of a dick. Welcome back gift from Edie. While we were in dry dock, Joker suggested that a small welcoming gift would be appropriate to have on hand should you be reinstated as commanding officer. As the ship does not have the capacity to accommodate the dancers he suggested, I chose something from the Official Systems Alliance catalogue. Soldiers who have held an N7 designation for 5 years or more are entitled to a commemorative hooded jacket to wear on off-duty hours. You will find it among the selection of casual clothing in your cabin. Edie. Okay, so that's the thing we just put back on. Nice. Which is kind of cool, because we did actually start wearing that at the end of Mass Effect 2. You have an upgrade waiting from Glyph. Dear Commander Shepard, some of the data you found allowed me to research an upgrade for you. Simply access the terminal in Dr. Tassoni's office at your convenience, and you may choose how and when to implement it. Have a pleasant day, Glyph. Who the fuck is Glyph? Priority mission Eden Prime. Commander Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime and is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Prothean artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. Okay, that was a lot of stuff. Let's finish exploring the ship real quick, and then I guess we're going to Eden Prime. CIC crew deck. Wait, does this actually have all the characters? Caden Alenko's on there. Kelly Chambers was, I think that was the last kind of PA, or the one, at least the one I was referring to. Tanaka sounds familiar, but I don't remember who that is. Gabriella Daniels. Wasn't Daniels one of the engineering people? Karen Chakras, Doctor, RIP. Kenneth Donnelly, I feel like that was the other engineer dude. Damn. It's cool that they've added that. I'm assuming that's not there, or at least maybe not as much of it is there. From, if you save them at the end of Mass Effect 2. But yeah, that's cool nonetheless. Okay, can no longer go in the restrooms. I guess it was kind of pointless anyway. This was, I believe, Kasumi's room. This might have been Samara's room. I know it was one of them. Never remember which side was which. Who the hell are you? This is just like a bunk room, I see. Cool. Seems to be a room that I'll probably never go in, but okay. Life support. This is where Thane used to chill. Model Destiny Ascension. Okay. Can go in the men's restroom. Despite being the commander of the ship, can't go in both restrooms. Not that there's ever a reason to. Yeah, this was... Yeah, this was Kasumi's room, but now it looks different. There's like a poker table? Who's smoking on my ship? That's not allowed. Okay, cool bar. Not sure what that's supposed to be, but... So... Okay, this is pretty much the same. Okay, docked setup shop in the new med lab, which looks pretty much the same as well. Hello?
Hello there, Commander.
How are you settling in, Doctor?
Good. I've been busy restocking supplies and running diagnostics. It's nice working alone in a fresh lab. I get to set up everything just the way I want. Anyway, now that you're here, I'd like to examine you.
Do you have concerns about my health?
You have an extensive number of cybernetic implants.
I was kind of dead and rebuilt.
Died. Cerberus spent a fortune bringing me back.
I know. I just want to make sure everything checks out. It'll take no time.
After Cerberus, I'm not much on medical exams. No needles, right?
You get shot 20 times a day and a pinprick makes you nervous?
Fair point.
I just need to run some implant diagnostics and take readings of your immune system. Your immune system is still a bit at odds with the foreign material. For your scarring to fully heal, you'll need to lower your stress levels.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, right.
Let compassion guide your decision making, and the peace it brings should help you heal. Thank you for indulging me. Everything looks fine. May I help you at all?
Do we have enough medical supplies?
Luckily, the med bay was one of the first areas the retrofit team stocked. That's fortunate. Who knows how long we'll have to be self-sufficient.
How does working on a military vessel compare to your Citadel clinic?
It's a completely different experience. I like that I have fewer patients under my care. I can really focus and get to know each person. But the workday never ends here. I don't get to go home. I'm always on call.
Yep.
But you're making a real difference. So by being here, I'm making a difference too.
Do you have any family?
My parents are on Earth, Geneva. The news isn't good.
I'm sorry.
But my brother is safe on the Citadel. I'll count my blessings where I can.
For now.
Just let me know if you need anything.
I will.
Alright. Reassign power bonuses. Reassign powers. Wait, what? Reset Shepard's powers. Oh, so okay, just a full-on respec. Interesting. And this is just like conversations with your companions unlock bonus powers. Oh, okay, so that's you get the extra ability like in the last game. Oh, you. The start of my problems. Okay. Need like a tech officer to take a look at that thing. What about Miranda's old place? Well, the old chef is dead. Oh, Liara's nicked it, okay. I don't think you have enough monitors. What the fuck?
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Oh, your glyph. Okay.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
You know, I was hoping this new council would be a little more helpful than the last one.
The meeting was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
Alright, hold on. You said there's upgrades. Armor mod kit. Aaron has persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Technically illegal in Citadel space, the kit's Omnigel converter and manufacturing fabricator can make a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving shield strength or adding thermal clip compartments. Interesting. No upgrades. Gimme. Ammo capacity plus 5%. Shields plus 5%. So why is there a picture of Tali? What? We'll go shield strength. Oh, and that just lists the upgrades, I see. Okay.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
We can figure out what it does later. Our priority's getting it built.
Just give me some warning before you flip the switch. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt. Shepard, there's something I need to ask before we go any further.
Uh-oh.
I know you and Tally grew close. Is that in the past? Should I forget there was anything between us?
Wow, straight to it. Yeah, I kind of got what you on accident and lack of choice. So, yeah, we're gonna be friends.
A lot has happened since then, Liara. I don't think we'd work anymore.
Really? Thank you for letting me know.
I think it's best for both of us.
Of course. Well, anyway, I should get down to business.
I wonder if you can go back
There's
on
a
that.
lot to do if we're to discover exactly what the Protheans left us.
Oops. Oh well. You know, leaving cables on the floor like that exposed is a health and safety hazard. The hell is that? What? What? What is going on with the monitors? What the hell? I'm gonna use your
This
thing.
terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Good. Prothean notes. Glyph reminded me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Prothean device, Liara. 2171. The University of Ceres agreed to sponsor me at the Prothean dig on Dretarop. Very exciting. Professor Hennel is heading the expedition herself. Maybe I can even ask for her opinion on my thesis outline. Attachment. Thesis on Prothean First Contact Protocols. 2174. I believe Dr. Joshawn was right to suggest that the Prothean artifacts we unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. At least he seemed to approve of the rest of the paper. Attachment. Paper on a comparison of Prothean technology to modern Asari circuit logic. 2183, Part 1. I'm going on the Therum expedition. I never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins there, but the University of Ceres must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. Paper on the end of the Prothean Empire, Part 2. Goddess, this human shepherd has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual subconscious level. If only I could have been there when the commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I'll try to learn more about this cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reaper is troubling to say the least. Paper on the end of the Prothean Empire with correction notes. 2185. I reviewed the old Shadow Brokers footage of the Collectors. It's chilling to know that they're the Protheans' husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Message from the operative Ferron to the broker. I made contact with Tazik yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? Theron. P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. Yeah, fair point.
Hello again, Shepard.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
Good to know.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship. Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Yeah, took a page out of my book.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Okay, then.
Please, enjoy your day.
Yeah, shush. Check out where Garrus used to hang out, I guess. Battery, I think this was. Main battery, yeah. Some random weapons and stuff lying around. Nice. Nothing down here. Okay. Seems a bit pointless for now, but sure. What we got left to check? Just engineering, I think? Unless they've added an extra floor. Or engineering in the shuttle bay. Is that my robot dog? Starboard cargo. I think this is where Zaid used to chill. Oh, now it's your room. Better not be a dick.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Your story is Cerberus. They're a clear and present danger to everything we try to do. Alien audiences will hate them.
So they're traitors to Earth and the galaxy. I wouldn't have to torque it much. And you do have an inside track on Cerberus. Alright, you feed me your info, and I'll keep biting.
Just bear in mind my track record with reporters isn't great. I do have a habit of punching them, and now headbutting them apparently. But you seem fairly decent so far, and you're working for me, so... Nice. You do wear a skimpy dress, so that's a plus on my ship. We'll check engineering in a minute. Can I not go where Grunt used to be? No. Funny if he was just back in there in the test tube. Oh, those two are dead. Who are you? Engineer Adams.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean. I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I do get you, but you also didn't have my back. I also don't remember you, and therefore I don't care.
You can make up for it on this tour of duty.
Yes, sir.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Yep.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers?
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Okay, just don't get weird with my ship.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Feels really barren down here now. Guess we'll check below where Jack used to chill out. Say chill. Used to shout at me. Oh, another ship. Korean cruiser. And another thing. Shadow broker ship. And the Sovereign. Jeez, all of the shit down here. Wait, what? Kill that little shit. Space hamster. Oh, I remember you. I like how he's just running around in the fucking basement. He survived, unlike my fish. This way, yeah. Alright, let's check out the shuttle bay, which is new. Take it this is the new, like, armory location. So we've gone from one tiny room to an entire bay of the ship, which I am a fan of. This thing's kind of garbage, not gonna lie. It's not garbage, but it's a burst weapon, and I don't like burst weapons. I have no mods for it. I'm gonna drop it for now. Rifle, we have one. I do enjoy. Extended barrel, increased damage by 15%. Sniper rifle concentration mod, increased damage by 5%, speeds perception by 25%, enhancing aim for a brief time. Huh. What does this do? A little bit of damage. This gives it a lot more damage. Well, not a lot, but 15. Yeah, okay. And what's this? Oh, I can have both. Cool. Seems good. Range of... Oh, yeah, I forgot you can do that. Cool. Seems good so far. Got the same pistol, right? No modifiers. Guns, SMGs. We did have one. Yeah, we got this custom one. It's also, I believe, a burst weapon is kind of meh. We've got the katana weapon. We do have shotgun stuff. High caliber barrel. More damage by 15%. Has wider projectiles, causing more trauma on impact. Ballistically optimized to retain penetrative power. Shredder mod allows bullets to pierce 0.25 meter thick objects, but at 60% reduced damage. Ignores 25% of defenses on armored targets. Capacitor boosts kinetic coil generators, increasing shot pen. It's a penetration shot. I have both. Seems like it. Okay. Yeah, we'll equip that. Why not? I know we're down on recharge speed for the minute, but yeah. We're good for the minute. What is this? Weapon upgrades. Oh, you just buy them outright. Okay. Weapon damage, ammo capacity, and weight. That's a shotgun. That's an AR. That's an AR. Predator's the pistol, right? Buy that because I enjoy using the pistol. Oh, I can... Oh, interesting. How it just like gives you the option to upgrade a set weapon. Procurement interface. Who are you?
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Good work, Lieutenant. What have you got?
Dios, straight to business without even a hello? You two need to chill out.
Shut up.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
Good to know.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Okay, you seem quite important.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them?
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
Did they at least fix that stupid sound effect that it made?
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
To be fair, that does make more sense. Fair point.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The Collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Fair point. If it makes you feel any better, I took them out, so...
Keep up the good work.
Yes, Commander.
How do I pet the robot dog? Okay. Guns and stuff. Oh. Hello? Robo Super Dog. Nice. Right, what was this? Oh, this is the shops, right? Certa supplies, buy Medigel upgrades. Already done that. Massive fabrication, buy shotgun, pistol, sniper rifle, and assault rifle mods. Armor also available. Spectre requisitions. Okay, cool. Wait, did that just show me an image? Ooh. Hang on, what is this thing? It's an LMG? Fuck yeah. What else we got? So it's an SMG. An assault shotgun. Nice. The shotgun, it seems. Clearly a rifle. Pistol. Oh, it's a fully automatic pistol. Interesting. Defender armor. 20% ammo cap. 10% weapon damage. Plus 10 shield. Plus 10 health. Defender armor is a variation on the N7 Special Forces combat gear built to protect soldiers in long-running engagements where reinforcements may be sparse. When the wearer fires a weapon, the suit's computers divert energy from the main power cell to the gun's kinetic coils, offering an extra punch. The Defender's storage compartments are designed to hold spare thermal clips, while capacitors throughout the armor provide extra power to shields during critical moments in battle. The armor also comes with an injection system built into the suit and neural-linked biomonitors that adjust the wearer's breathing rate and adrenaline levels. Seems pretty fucking good. What was this? Oh, more guns. Pistol mag upgrade 1. Pistol melee stunner. Increased melee damage. Pistol pierce mod. Assault rifle stability damper. Magazine upgrade. Spare thermal clip. Shotgun spare thermal clip. Inferno armor. We had that in the previous game. Power recharge speed and power damage. Damn, that's pretty strong. Built specifically for Cerberus field officers, the Inferno armor has a VI dedicated to recognizing signs of stress and medical trauma. This application helps assess soldiers, but can be useful in any high-risk situations. Inferno's microframe computer also manages biotic amp and omni-tool power, and micro servos help the wearer's movements to counteract the armor's weight. And a model shuttle, which I have to have because I'm collecting them all apparently. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we'll come back to that for now. I don't want to drop all of our cash too quickly. Same stuff. Want to pet the dog. What are you doing over here? So, close your legs and engage your core, you fuck. A spare ship? On the SR-1? You got two little shuttles. Guess we might have had 3 at one point, but then Dum Dum decided to crash it. Alright, let's speak to Dum Dum.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Not great.
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
My ship, bitch.
It's my ship. I go where I want and talk to whoever I want.
Fair enough. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Yes, I can, Lieutenant.
You pulling rank on me, boss? We're just soldiers down here, no?
Sure. But this soldier will clean the floor with you if you step out of line.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader. Nice.
What do you mean, was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Tough choice. But it was the right call.
You think so?
I would have done the same.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's funny. You were doing the same thing. You took out the collectors. We never needed that intel.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
I do.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, Loco.
You know what? You're not so bad. You're a bit of a hardhead, but...
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
As long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
That's quite cool. I skipped the first Paragon thing, like Paragon QTE. I thought I'd do the second one. I was curious to know what happens, and now I'm wondering if you don't do it, if you'll keep fighting a bit more. But cool nonetheless. Alright, let me check my cabin real quick because I want to see if the hamster's there. Look at all these ships we got back. Oh, there he is. Look at him. Don't die like the fish did. All right. You just squeak at me? Literally just goes, squeak. Okay. Back to the CIC.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
You're a moron.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Good to know.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
You're a nerd, aren't you? I appreciate it.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. Even if that freedom has its share of danger. If I recall correctly, you grew up on Mindwar.
Given what happened to Earth, I don't think we can count on anywhere being safe right now.
Quite true, Commander.
Also, why do you know so much about me? What?
Carry on, Specialist.
Alright, let's get to work. Well, it's the same as the other one.